Hey, how's it going? I bought this HCalory diesel heater there the other day. I did a small video on that, how I installed it, nothing special. And I'm going to use my trailer here. I'm going to be camping out of it, boondocking, wherever you want to call it. And I got thinking, because I'm going to be off the grid, I was like, wow, I didn't even contemplate. How long can this thing run off a fully charged deep cycle battery? So that's what today's test is going to be. I'm just going to let it run and see how it does. Yeah, right now, what is it? It's just about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm just going to leave this thing alone and just see how it does. I'm going to close everything up just like it was real world situation, and even install my carbon monoxide detector today. So, all right. Well, this test keeps evolving, and I forgot all about it. I got this little propane heater down here. This is made by Northwoods. They're out of Michigan, northern Michigan, someplace or another. I bought it online. Been sitting around. I've never used it. Initially, I bought it because I wanted to heat my cargo trailer, but I was so leery about cutting a hole in my roof to install the chimney, and that's why I kind of shied away with it and decided to try the diesel heater. But like I say, I'm a little concerned how long that diesel heater will last on a deep cycle battery. So I decided to bring this out and fire this up at the same time. We're going to do the test simultaneously. This is a full 20-pound LP tank, and it's on low right now. Probably the diesel heater is going to put off more heat, but it's more about longevity for me when you're off the grid. So I'm hooking this one up. It's about a half an hour later when I come up with the idea versus the diesel heater. So we'll see. Okay, here we are. It's 8:45, so this is, the diesel heater's been running for 8 hours now, and as you can hear, that thing is still going. And over here to the propane heater, still going. All right, and that one we got started a half an hour later, so that's really only a 7.5 hours, 8 hours over on the diesel heater. And what I didn't say earlier too was, yeah, it's pretty dark out here. What I didn't say earlier too, the diesel heater is on low. It's hot as hell inside the trailer. I didn't want to put it on high. Low is hot enough. The propane heater is on high. So, I wonder what the fuel feels like. Yeah, there's still a lot of fuel in there. So I guess I'll keep checking on it. All for now. Okay, so the next video clip is going to show me testing my battery to see how much power's in it. And when I tested it, it went up to like 17 volts. And I was like, huh? What the hell is going on? 17? But my battery indicator light was on my meters, so I put a new battery in it. Now I'm at 13. That's a little more reasonable. And then plus, this is probably the cheapest meter known to mankind, so take that with a grain of salt when you see the next reading. It's the next day. I decided to go to bed around 10 o'clock, and I was like, okay, it's already been 9 hours this thing's ran. And I was like, hey, that's pretty damn good. So I shut everything down. I figured I'd deal with it this morning. I came out, and I wanted to check what the battery, how much voltage was left in the battery, and see how much fuel I got left, because this thing was full, and so was that. So here it is the next day, and I come out here to look at my battery voltage. It didn't hardly use any volts. Hardly nothing. So, and this thing, this is nothing special. This is a 4-year-old battery, deep cycle battery. This is nothing special. And then, on the fuel gauge, I don't know if it's going to show up, that thing's over half a tank on a 9-hour run. So I would say, wow, that's a pass. That's a pass. I am now I'm gonna look into a lithium battery. I've been wanting one anyway. Those things are too damn heavy. All right, on to the next. We were talking about the propane. Propane, shut that down same time. Probably got maybe a half a tank or so that didn't do too bad either. That was about an 8.5 hour burn, but yeah, I'm gonna look into a lithium battery, maybe even a bank, and I'd say that was a pass, absolutely. That's no bullshit.